For the millions of people who celebrate their religion or nationality, there's absolutely no doubt about it. December is a special time.
Yeah, did you know there are at least 14 multicultural holiday celebrations this month? And you've probably heard of many of them. Of course, there's Christmas on December 25th, a time when Christians around the world celebrate the virgin birth of Jesus Christ. Many non-Christians commemorate the holiday too, with special church services, decorating, gift-giving, and get-togethers with loved ones.
Hanukkah is a Jewish holiday which begins at sundown on Sunday, lasts through December 14th this year. It commemorates the rededication of the Holy Temple in Jerusalem after the Maccabees defeated the Syrian Greeks. Now, those who observe Hanukkah light candles on a menorah each night, paying tribute to a miracle, a one-day supply of oil miraculously burning for 8 days in the Holy Temple. And that's why many Jews eat foods fried in oil during Hanukkah, such as potato pancakes and jam-filled donuts. It represents the miracle of the oil.
Now, Kwanzaa begins December 26th and runs through January 1st. It honors African culture and heritage. Feasts, gift-giving, and ceremonies with music and art are a big part of the week-long celebration.
Muslims celebrate Ramadan, and although it doesn't this year, it can often fall into the month of December based on lunar cycles. Ramadan is commemorated with prayer and fasting, and many Muslims read the Quran during this time as they believe it's when Allah revealed the first verses of the holy book of Islam.
The Feast of Our Lady Guadalupe takes place December 12th. It's a Catholic tribute to Mary, Jesus' mother, and Mexico's patron saint, and primarily celebrated by those of Mexican heritage.
St. Lucia Day falls on December 13th. It's a church feast day that's huge in Sweden, but is also commemorated in the U.S. It's in honor of St. Lucy, a Christian martyr. Lucia means light, and that's why the day is often marked with candles.
Now, perhaps you've heard of Boxing Day, celebrated on the day after Christmas. The story is servants and tradesmen would receive a Christmas box of gifts on that day from their bosses. Boxing Day is particularly celebrated in Commonwealth nations such as Canada, Barbados, and New Zealand.
The Japanese celebrate Omisoka. It's very similar to our New Year's Eve. The Japanese prepare for the new year by thoroughly cleaning their homes and then feasting on traditional Japanese foods. Omisoka is also a spiritual celebration, and many Japanese visit shrines at midnight.
Yule is celebrated by pagans who are commemorating the rebirth of the sun and beginning of winter. That's why it takes place at winter solstice. Participants can celebrate in many ways, including lighting a Yule log. Now, there are so many religions, different beliefs, rituals, and celebrations. That's why the next story we want to share is pretty unique.
You see, despite all the differences, there's one thing that was designed to be enjoyed by people of all faiths. And you have a special chance to see it for yourself up close and personal. Delmarva Life's Sean Stryker is standing by in Dover to explain this. Now, Sean, this is really a big deal.
Yeah, Jimmy, it's actually a huge deal. I'm at the Biggs Museum of American Art. I'm in their newest exhibit. It's called Illuminating the Word, the St. John's Bible exhibit. Now, this exhibit took 23 artists and calligraphers 15 years to complete, and I'm excited to be here now with Tim Turnus. You're the director of this whole project. So, Tim, can you just explain to me what is the St. John's Bible?
Sure, Sean. The St. John's Bible is a commissioned work of art. As you said, it took 23 artists 15 years to create. The Bible was commissioned by St. John's Abbey and University in 1995, and that's in Collegeville, Minnesota. And they hired master calligrapher artist Donald Jackson to put together this team. And they would collectively work for 15 years to create this one single beautiful monumental work of art.
It is beautiful. What I really like about it is you don't have to be of one religion to appreciate that this work. Why is that?
Well, you don't even have to be of any religion at all. The Bible itself is communal, and so it crosses traditions, all over the place. But one beautiful thing about the St. John's Bible is that if you're a person who loves contemporary art, you're going to fall in love with it because there's over 160 major artworks in it. If you're a person who loves book arts and just find it fascinating of how books are made, or if you're a person of strong faith, there's something for you in all that as well.
I want to take a step back and just show you one of the pages. It is absolutely beautiful. There's actual gold on the pages. It's all done by hand. It's even the words are written by hand. How do they do something like this?
Yeah. Well, people are often just marvel at the size of it. The sheer monumental magnitude of the work is what catches people off guard. What each artist did is they began with a blank sheet of vellum, calfskin. They wrote on this beautiful leather surface that will last for centuries. And everything we chose everything that was chosen to make the original was chosen because they want it to last maybe 1,500 or 2,000 years.
And it's here in Dover, in Delaware. That's a really big deal to have
Very big
something
deal.
like this here.
Yeah.
How big of a deal is that?
Yeah. Well, you know, the St. John's Bible has been on tour since 2005, and this will be the only exhibition in this area. And what's unique about this is one of the first exhibitions that's been done since the project has been finished.
And I really think this is cool, is it actually has a connection with royalty. The people that the calligraphers, explain that connection to me. You know it better than I do.
Yeah. Well, Donald Jackson, the primary artist I mentioned to you, he is scribed to the royal family. So he did Charles and Diana's wedding certificate. He did royal documentation for the births, and he did the St. John's Bible.
Real quick, I want to show everyone at home. This is the ink used. This is actually candle smoke. I think that's so cool. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. Really fast, tell me, when is the exhibit here?
The exhibit opens this evening, December 4th, and it goes through March 27th.
All right, guys, stop by and check it out. It's so impressive. When I heard about it, I didn't know what to expect, but now that I'm here, I'm blown away. For more information on the Biggs Museum or St. John's Bible, you can go to our website, wboc.com, and click on our picture at the top of the page. Jimmy and Lisa, back to you guys.
Very interesting.
Actually gold on the page.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Well, something else that you might want to check out, the many cuties in today's Pet Connect. See if there's a fur ball that you'd love to welcome into your home.
Maybe your home is already being ruled by a fierce feline. Have no fear. Cat behaviorist Jackson Gallacy joins us with some tips to tame your cat from hell. But first, we've been talking about the holidays. Are you stressing out over everything you want to get done? Dr. Oz has the best ways to stop stress.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. Here's how to stop stress from wreaking havoc on your life. Turn on some tunes and sing along. Take a technology timeout so you're not constantly connected. And practice deep breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, and then exhale slowly to blow stress away.